Details into jailhouse confessions. Cody Bigsby is charged in the 4-year-old's death. As a trial date is decided on, we're hearing new details into what Bigsby reportedly told jail officers about Cody's death and how he disposed of the body. 10 on your side's Kiana Patterson has the update from court. Kiana?
Yeah, as we were in court all day listening to witnesses like former Hampton Police Chief Mark Talbot and several officers from the Hampton Roads Regional Jail. Now the judge will decide if those confessions will be used in the case that's set to start in March tomorrow morning around 9 o'clock. Now in court, several officers read a confession letter Cody Bigsby asked to write early in the morning on August 3rd, 2022. In the letter, he says he found Cody unresponsive. He says he then put Cody's body in a trash bag, placed that bag in his car for 3 days, and then buried his body. A jail supervisor says she turned on her body camera and asked Bigsby to write his own confession letter. That's where he echoed the same statement, adding Cody must have fallen. Now, the defense attorneys are skeptical of how the confessions were documented. At the end of the day, Bigsby's aunt testified that he never received any of her letters or commissary while in jail. And another officer testified a notebook was found inside of Bigsby's jail cell in December of 2022 around Christmas. That notebook includes writings outlining a very violent incident on June 18th, 2021, where Cody beat Cody until he went into cardiac arrest. Then he buried Cody's body. The defense believes that Cody's confession was suggested during the initial investigation at the Hampton Police Department in January when Cody reported that his son was missing. Now, the Hampton Commonwealth's attorney, Anton Bell, says today's hearing was nothing more than a fishing expedition, and he says today was a day of reckoning and a day of truth. Take a listen to what the defense had to say to that. I know you said today was the day of reckoning. What did you mean by that? No comment? Still going to be silent?
Still going to be silent, but just listen up in court. That's all I can tell you.
All right. Then he said today's the day of reckoning, the day of truth. What do you think of that? And now those letters are out.
No comment.
No comment. Now the judge ruled to allow Cody's now 6-year-old son to testify in the case by video instead of in front of his father in the courtroom. And that came after listening to a child trauma expert who'd interviewed the 6-year-old last month. Now, again, the trial is set to start in March, but tomorrow morning we will know if the judge will decide to use those confessions that we heard in court today. We also have copies of those confessions, and we will share those over on wavy.com.